When we were young in this place, the Falconeers were messengers and guardians. They carried memories and spirits to the beyond. Now those origins are lost and their lives and memories are lost to battle. But you can learn from them, their memories soaring through the clouds above the seas. Let us find out what stories remain in these splintered fragments the currents have brought us.
Imperial Peak is the Imperial Seat, the highest attainable seat in the Empire. Towering over Imperial Harbor and the Earthsea, its inhabitants are blinded to the plight of those below. Only those who serve the Empress ever perch on its balconies or set foot on its marble floors. Choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? Choose now what As the son of a lesser noble, being accepted for training by the warbird forces of the Imperium is a great honor. A chance for your house to rise in standing. Your aptitude with the bird in combat is clear, and you are a rising star. However, tragedy strikes, and your family loses its ships and holdings to the Freebooter Rebellion. With your commission as an officer lost, your only route forward is as an Imperial privateer. You fight the Imperium's enemies as an independent asset. You are a privateer. Ascend now, Falconeer.
Attention applicants, your Empress needs you. With these incidents east of Dunkel and the freebooter threat, we have fallen on desperate times. If successful, you will be part of a new garrison at the Imperial Peak. Many of you will fail these tests. Only the very best can serve at this post. Today, we start with simple performance assessments for each of you. First, you'll perform some basic maneuvers. Second, you will take out a number of barrage balloons. It is critical that you keep your bird away from the balloons. This is live ordnance. Third, we will attempt a recharging run through a storm. This isn't a game. This is real lightning. If you dally too long, your ammo packs will overcharge. For the final test, we have sourced some old barges for targeting and bombing. For your own safety, your weapons must be locked unless told otherwise. Understand? The Empress has an appointment at her Thunderstrike flagship at the exact time, so no wandering off or deviating from the flight plan. There will be repercussions if you do. Good luck.
Morning, Greenhorn. Let's see you fly that warbird. Start off with a slow dive. Chop chop. Diving accelerates your bird and generates energy for special maneuvers. Your bird is energized for dashes and rolls. Show me a strong dash. Now let me see some evasive rolling. You can do this by dashing while turning. Now I want you to do a flyby of the Imperial Harbor, recording its precise location. Now we set off to the next waypoint and dispatch the barrage balloons. Weapons free! Be careful. That's live ammunition and those balloons are expensive. weapon is a valuable relic. We'll need to recharge it from a nearby thunderstorm. Fly into the clouds to attract the lightning. At any sign of overheating, dive towards the ocean to cool down. Full ammo pots are glowing at the back of your bird. Perhaps you will make it to the guards after all. At the next waypoint, we'll practice targeting and focusing. There is a barge up ahead. Find it and stay locked on. The barge has a turret. Consider it a sub-target. Lock onto that for accuracy. Not bad. Now open fire, destroy the turret and the ship. Keep your eyes on the target for each pass. Excellent. There is another barge up ahead. This time, we'll destroy it by bombing. Now pick up a floating mine. Aim your bird down and brake at the same time. If you are close enough, your bird will grab a mine. Now, when in range, drop it onto the barge. But don't get too close. Let's head back to the palace. Stay alert! Warbirds near the Imperial flagship. Pirate side wager. Weapons free. Use deadly force. No! Aim ahead of their trajectory
Death is meaningless for us all. Now we can be reborn from the depths, memories retained as splinters of our fractured self. But we fear the other, that which remains tied to us. You must become the other, relive the lives of those lost. In order to discover the truth, we must start at the beginning with an ambitious heart. A first heartbeat will grow into 1,000 consequences. A good position amongst several currents makes Dunkel a favored stop for traders seeking to circumvent Imperial tariffs. A natural harbor, Dunkel has survived longer than many other settlements along the fringes of Imperial control, and boasts its own small mining concession along the moor. Choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? As a Falconeer, you are the last of a long line. Few remain, but your parents managed to save your family's armor, Shock Lance and the decree granting your family the title. When a trader from the Mongries province offers a rare young falcon hatchling, your father trades his meager holdings for it. Your childhood days spent training to become a servant of your community, a servant of honor. You are a Falconeer, bound to an ancient code. Ascend now, Falconeer.
On the Earthsea, the Imperial houses rule. The Mansor Order researches, maintains, and controls technology. And the common people? Well, they do the work. Fish the Earthsea, trade between its settlements, and ultimately always suffer from the fragile balance of power between the Imperium and the Mansor Order. Few people are more aware of this than the people of Dunkel. A speck on the Earthsea, and barely a glimmer on the titanic struggles of the great houses. This part of the Earthsea has been plagued by pirates and criminals who find a welcome home far enough away from the Imperial law to do as they please.
Any greenhorn must get familiar with our holdings and our neighbours. You will start with a wide patrol, acclimatise yourself with the area and deal with any threats. Any greenhorn must get familiar with Any greenhorn must get familiar with our holdings and our neighbours. You will start with... Make no bones, Dunkel is on its last legs. Our holdings and trading ships have been under pirate attack for years. Competing free houses have been nibbling away. What you see today is all that's left of Dunkel. Let's try and keep what we've got safe.
These Imperial forts have been undermanned and undergunned for decades. It'll be good to show our faces around here to remind the Imperium we're still a free house. Sala Mount, one of the largest salutary mining operations on the Earthsea. It'll be good for them to see our patrols, show them that Dunkel aren't finished yet. Easterhenge is on the border for the wildlands to the north and the east. Pirates and all sorts roam those skies. Be careful.
The lease from the Mansor Order makes Madoyin our only profitable holding. It is the lifeblood of Dunkel, and a prize for any house or pirate to raid.
I'll be your wingman today. I'll assist you and assess your performance. The fortress is under attack! It's a pirate raid! Come on, let's assist!
Woodmount family wealthy and competitive. You can smell their greed from here. Incoming! Pirates! Over the hedge!
You shall not stand in my way! Another set of Dunkeltons trying to scrape by on their scurvy birds and Daddy's rusted guns. Get 'em, boys! Filthy eternal rich Falconeer! I will have your splinters!
Clear. Let's head back to Dunkel.
You were instrumental in taking out that pirate trash. We are getting reports of navigation buoys going missing. The buoys are essential for traders visiting Dunkel. These aren't safe waters. We'll have to investigate. I'm sending you to search the area and find the navigation buoys that have been reported missing.
This should be a piece of cake. Maybe a Mosar dragged him away, or someone's been plundering him for materials.
Let's hope it's that straightforward. If you find the culprit, make sure you teach him a lesson. No one messes with our property. I expect you back ASAP with a report and the whereabouts of our boys.
Nothing here! We can't see a boy for miles! Castellus boy is also gone. I'd go down there and ask him where it went, but touching the ground on a mission is not looked upon kindly in our trade. Another one gone. This is quite the mystery. Let's move on. That Dashweed pirate scum again! They must have taken the boy!
and we might let you live! Ah, well if it isn't the Dunkalots! Did you mind us taking your toys? You sank our barrel!
That's obviously took our boy, but it doesn't explain why. Could be they're using it for salvage. Would be odd though. Let's head back.
Who stole our boys, and they've enjoyed themselves too, taking what was ours. Damn shame. We have sightings of pirates around Madoin. A raid on Madoin would be disastrous. It could jeopardize our leasehold on the mine. The messages coming in are garbled. One describing a swarm of pirates. I have no idea what that means, but be prepared.
Madoin is perched on the moor. It has a few defences, but nothing that can stand up to a proper raid.
Head for Madoin. You'll be going in blind, so let's hope for the best. Godspeed.
We've got a bad feeling about this. Let's keep a close eye on each other. disastrous for Duncan.
We might have lost a full season's haul if it weren't for you. But this is a sad day. There will be ramifications for Dunkel. It is time for the yearly tithe. You will be taking the payment from Madoyin's leasehold directly to the Mensa Order. We need to pay the Mensa Order their share of the mine's profits. Had you not prevented the pirate attack, we would not have been able to scrape together a tenth of their levy.
I'll cover you. We cannot let the amphora get hit. If it shatters under weapon fire or is dropped on the maw, then all will be lost.
Be under no illusion. This will not be a safe journey. If anything happens, avoid combat and head to the Mensa Vault.
A bloody pirate ambush! Head for the base of the maw and get cover from the master gun emplacement! Land and deliver the toy.
We appreciate the delivery of our lawful earnings, however, combat over the moor in such close proximity with our vault has our rector concerned.
It's just some pirates trying their luck. Nothing more. We've taken care of the matter, as you can see.
This is not how we perceive the circumstances. Increased tension between our order and House Borgia leaves us with no choice. Dunkel's leasehold of Madoyin will not be renewed.
What? This is an outrage! We provided the order with untold profits from Madoyin's mines! We don't even have business without Borgia! This is not our fault!
You may be mere pawns at a much greater game, but that does not make you immune to the consequences. The matter is closed. Next season we will lease Madoyin to another. Goodbye.
Without the profits from the Madoin, we are doomed. Get out and leave me be while I gather my senses. A unique opportunity has presented itself. A lone pirate skull ship has been spotted near the moor. You Falconeers take it down and retrieve whatever intel you can from the wreckage.
A captain's reported a suspected pirate skull ship over the moor. It's payback time.
We have reached a critical point. If you think Dunkel can sink any lower, you are mistaken. We must find information on these ships. Anything to turn the tide.
For this mission to succeed, we'll need to watch each other's backs. We've been on the end of far too many drubbins. Let's return the favour to these air-sea scum. The skull ship was spotted here, over the moor. We need to find it and take it out. Once the skull ship has crashed, search the wreckage. Hopefully we'll get some intel.
Good luck, you two. Take to the skies. Quickly now.
These skull ships are the pirates' latest weapon. This is about retribution, but also retrieving any new information we can. There it is! Mind your ammo! If you run out, the turrets sometimes drop their ammo for you to use. I saw something drop from the wreckage. Search the area. Amazing! Let's get that back to Dunkel. It might have some useful intel.
This is an incredible find. It seems to contain a trove of documents. We'll be sure to learn something about the pirate menace from this. The trove of documents has yielded a wealth of information. It's time to act upon its revelations. A number of important facts were discovered from the documents you recovered, and one of particular note. The pirates have been buying equipment from the House of Borgia.
which explains their well-equipped forces. This is illegal. The smart thing would be to take this information to the Royal Court at Imperial Harbour.
We're not doing that. Let's flip the sloop. We can use this as leverage with House Borgia. You are taking a highly sensitive message to the masters of House Borgia. Our backs are against the wall, and I'm done being played a fool. Go now, and let's make the most of this opportunity we've been given.
Godspeed, and return quickly. News. Surrender now, and your death will be swift!
Loyalty unto death. What toast is made for a life lost on failure? What celebrations held for those who came home unsung? There are truths to this memory that you haven't grasped yet. Origins and causes you have not yet learned. Let us dive in once more.